Welcome back, garden friends. Guess what I just found in my society backyard? A jackpot of spider plant pups. This table is overflowing with babies, all from just one mother plant. Spider plants are truly amazing, producing endless little spiderettes. And don't worry, the original mother plant is still intact and full of many more healthy babies. The best part is that many of these pups already have tiny white and greenish roots, which means they're ready to grow super fast in soil or water. In today's video, I'll show you step by step how to propagate spider plants in multiple ways and share some important care tips so you can create your own mini jungle at home. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm doing is cleaning up these baby spider plants. I'm just removing the dry bits and leaves stuck to them. You have to be gentle here, because the pups are delicate, and we don't want to damage them. Next, I'm separating the baby spider plants from their runners. This step is simple, but it needs a gentle touch because these shoots are still tender. Once separated, each pup is ready to start its journey as a new plant. Now, I've separated all the baby spider plants, and these are my little plants ready for propagation. Since they were outside for a while, the next step for me is hydration. For this, I've taken a medium-sized tub, half filled with water. Make sure the water isn't hot or kept directly in sunlight. It should be at normal room temperature. I'm placing all my baby spider plants in the tub with just the root side touching the water and keeping the leaves as dry as possible. This step is really important because it helps the pups recover from any stress, rehydrates them, and makes the roots more active for faster propagation. I'm now leaving these baby spider plants in the tub for some time. This little pause gives them a chance to soak up enough water, freshen up, and bounce back from any stress. Once they're fully hydrated, they'll be ready for the actual propagation. Here's a little twist in my story. I actually got stuck with some urgent work and couldn't repot these baby spider plants for a couple of days. Honestly, I thought I might lose them. But when I checked back, to my surprise, they were doing perfectly fine. In fact, some of them had even started developing roots in the water. You can see these tiny white roots here, right? That's a clear sign they're getting ready to grow into healthy new plants. This also shows how hardy and forgiving spider plants are, which makes them one of the best choices for beginners. Now let's bring out our baby spider plants from the water. I'm checking each one carefully and trimming off any rotten roots or dried leaves so they stay healthy. And here it is, my entire stock of baby spider plants. Just look at them, so fresh and full of life. It already feels like I've got a whole mini garden ready to grow. All right, time for the real fun, repotting and propagation. I'm starting with soil propagation, and for that, I've got about 15% perlite, which keeps the soil airy and prevents waterlogging. Then 30% Cocopeat, which helps retain just the right amount of moisture. I'm adding 20% Vermicompost, a great organic fertilizer that gives steady nutrition. Next is 35% garden soil, which gives the plants a stable base to grow in. A little bit of Cinder goes in too to improve drainage. I also mix in some Bioenzyme granules. They boost root growth naturally. And finally, just a pinch of fungicide to protect the young plants from infections. This mix is light, nutritious, and perfect for baby spider plants. Let's mix it thoroughly so everything blends well. A good mix ensures the soil stays light, drains properly, and still holds enough moisture. This way, the baby spider plants get both stability and nutrition right from the start. For propagation, I'm using a few plastic pots. This medium-sized basket-style pot will give me dense growth and lots of pups in the future, so I'll be keeping it out on the balcony. I've also got some small black pots. These are perfect to place inside decorative planters for the drawing room and other indoor spots. To start with, I've placed a plastic net at the bottom of each pot to stop soil from washing out while still allowing proper drainage. Here, I'm filling up the pots with soil, not too tight, just enough to give a good base for the roots to spread easily. I'm making sure each pot has an even layer and feels light and airy. And now all my pots are ready for the next step in our spider plant propagation. Now it's time to place the spider plant pups in the soil. Instead of just one pup per pot, I'm planting a bunch together. This way, the pots will fill up faster and give me a nice, bushy spider plant in no time. I've already placed pups in all the small pots. And now, it's the basket's turn. Here, I'm adding a whole lot of pups. It's going to look really dense. If it feels overcrowded later, I can always remove a couple. And that's it. All my pots are planted and ready to begin their growth journey. Now, it's shower time. Since this is the very first watering, I'm giving the plants a nice shower so the soil settles gently around the roots. It also helps wash off any dust from the leaves and gives these baby spider plants a fresh, healthy start in their new pots. As a final step in soil propagation, I'll keep all these plants in a semi-shaded spot for a few days. Once they adjust, I'll gradually move them to their permanent places to enhance the beauty and freshness of my home. I hope you enjoyed watching the soil propagation. If you liked the video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really motivates me to share more gardening tips with you. The next propagation method is water propagation. For this, I've taken 2 clean glass jars. It's important that the jars are not too deep or too shallow. The roots should be fully immersed in water while all the leaves stay above the surface. I've filled each jar about 80% with fresh water, and I'll be using 2 bunches of pups, 1 in each jar. Now I'm gently placing the spider plant pups inside, making sure only the roots are dipped and the leaves remain in the air. The best part about water propagation is that you can actually watch the roots grow day by day, which makes it both fun and educational. It's also a very safe method for beginners since the pups stay hydrated all the time. And of course, it looks beautiful. A few spider plants in glass jars can instantly brighten up your desk, kitchen, or living room. Once the roots are a few inches long, I'll shift them into soil for stronger growth, though they can still stay healthy in water for quite some time. So that's how I propagated my spider plant babies in soil and water. It's such a simple process, and now I've got plenty of new plants growing happily. I'll keep you posted as they turn into lush spider plants. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your garden friends, and subscribe so you don't miss the updates. Happy gardening!